Hello everyone, I am Piyush Wairale, and in this video we are going to discuss about SEBI Grade A IT Officer exam. What's the exam syllabus, how to prepare for it, and what's the exam pattern here we are going to discuss in detail. Okay, so first let's discuss the eligibility criteria for this particular Grade A IT Officer exam. Okay, so you can see here the post name is IT Officer Information Technology. We have total 22 vacancy here. But what's the criteria here? Bachelor's degree in engineering in any branch here. So if you have done your BE or BTech, so that's it. You are eligible for this particular post. Or bachelor's degree in any discipline with a postgraduate qualification in computer science, MCA, or we can say MTech here, right? So if you have done your BE, BTech in any branch, you are eligible for this. Or if you have done your graduation in any degree, let's say for example, if you have done BSc, right? So still you are eligible for this exam, provided that if you have done your MSc in computer science, okay? MSc in computer science or MTech in computer science after BSc. Either engineering student or any graduate with post graduation in computer science. That's it. Okay. Okay. So I hope the eligibility criteria is clear to everyone. Now let's discuss about the exam pattern here. Right. So there are three things, three phase. Phase one. Okay. We can say it's a prelims exam, pre-exam. Phase two is basically a what mains exam, and then phase three is basically a interview. Okay. Interview here. Right? So first we are going to discuss about phase 1 because this is very important. If you clear phase 1, then only you can go for a phase 2 here. Okay? The exam pattern you can see paper 1. So paper 1 is common to all the stream here, right? So you can see it is MCQ based question. So you can see general awareness topic including some questions related to financial sector of easy to moderate difficulty level here. So here we have a general awareness part, then we have a English a language, then we have aptitude part, and then we have a reasoning test here. Right? So four sections are there for 100 marks and it is for 60 minutes. And the cutoff is 30% here. It means what? Out of 100, you have to get 30 marks from this particular section, at least 30 marks. Okay. Now, this is a paper 1. Paper 2 is about what IT stream here. So here you can see we have a general stream syllabus as well, but we are discussing about the IT stream here, right? For IT stream, it is MCQ question based on the specialized subject here. So it is also for 100 marks and 14 minutes here. So you can expect 50 questions for 100 marks in 40 minutes here. So each question carries 2 marks here, right? Now you can see there shall be a negative marking. So 1/4 negative marking is there, right? So paper 1 and paper 2 in phase 1. So minimum cutoff to clear the phase 1. Now this is very important point. So 30% for paper 1. And remember there is no section cutoff shall be there. So there is no section cutoff for any of this. So together you have to get at least 30% here. At least 30%. That's it, right? And for a paper 2, you have to get 40%. So out of this 100 marks, you have to get 40 marks at least here. And together you have to get 40% of this one. So that is basically 200 marks. So out of 200, you have to get at least 80 marks to qualify the phase 1. That's it. There is no merit list. There is nothing. You just have to qualify the phase 1. This is a qualifying exam here. Okay. So in paper 1, you have to get 30 marks. In paper 2, you have to get at least 40 marks like that. But together, paper 1 plus paper 2 should be 80 marks here. It's not like that you got 32 here and 42 here. You qualified the paper 1, paper 2 individually, but total must be above 40% here. So you can see just a 74 thing here, right? No. So together we have to get 80 marks here to qualify this particular phase 1. That's it. Okay. If you are a hardcore engineer IT professional, so it's a very good chance here because you just need to get 30 marks here out of 100. That's it. And there is no section cutoff as well. Okay. So for this general awareness part, because anyway, English, aptitude, reasoning, it depends on you. Okay. How well you have done this in your during your BTech or during your placement. But if you want how to prepare for this paper 1, So let me share that also. So for general awareness part, there is something called Affairs Cloud. Okay, Affairs Cloud website, or you can see an Android app there. So they will provide the PDF, weekly PDF is there, monthly PDF is there for financial sector as well as a general awareness part. So this is a best way you can follow. Affairs Cloud, you have to take the subscription here. I am not promoting this, but I have referred to Affair Clouds during 2023 exam. Okay. This is about general awareness, or you can refer to any YouTube channel, any banking YouTube channel. So just you can watch the general awareness. Okay. So you have to complete this 3 months general awareness, at least 3 months. So better way is to complete 6 month general awareness. So if you look at the general awareness means what? It's include the current affair. So what I have said, this is basically a current affair. But along with the current affairs, Affair Cloud also provides the static information for that particular topic here. So this is the best way you can prepare for any exam for the current affairs. So I will suggest you to go for a Affairs Cloud PDF here. That is the best way to prepare for this general awareness topic, along with the static portion as well. Okay. This is about general awareness. Then we have English aptitude reasoning part here. So you can refer to any IBPS, SO or PO or SBI SOPO exam. So there is this topic is common for all these exams. So you have to just solve this question. Okay. So try to refer to all the previous year questions of IBPS SOPO or SBI SOPO exam for this English aptitude and reasoning part. For general awareness, you have to complete a current affairs plus the static general knowledge here. Okay. So that will anyway get covers with this Affairs Cloud PDF, because static is too vast, so it's not possible for us. So better to focus on current affairs only. So you have to get 30 marks out of this 100. That's minimum 30 marks you have to get. Okay. I hope the paper one is clear. Okay. So best way, go with the Office Cloud subscription. That's it. And for this three part, you can just refer to IBPS PO or SBI SOPO questions. Okay. Just solve those questions. That's it. But the important topic that we are going to focus on paper 2. It is IT officer syllabus here. Okay, so you can just go to the detail. I hope everyone has gone to the detail notification. Okay, okay, so I hope the exam pattern is clear for phase 1. So there is 100 marks subject for paper 1, 100 marks for paper 2. You have to get 30% in the paper 1 and 40% in paper 2. Together, out of 200 marks, you have to get 80 marks. That is 40% minimum. Okay, that's it. You will qualify the phase 1. That's it. Now let's discuss about the phase 2 here. Now phase 2, you can see paper 1, paper 2, but paper 1 is common to all the stream here. That is English descriptive test. So you have to type the answer. So you have to practice on keyboard here. Let's have to type down the answer there. So first thing is that they will give a passage. Okay. So entire passage is given to you, comprehension type question, and based on that, they will ask 5 6 questions, 5 questions, 5 questions, I guess, and you need to go read the passage and answer the question accordingly. Let's say, for example, what you understand from this particular passage, what's the conclusion from this particular passage, you have to write down the answer there. You have to type the answer there. So you can see it's a 100 mark paper and 60 minutes, and 60 minutes you are going to get, and cutoff is 30%. And now remember, this cutoff is different than the phase 1. Okay. So you have to clear the cutoff, that is for sure. Out of 100 marks, you have to get 30, and the weightage is 1/3 here. So what are the marks you are going to get? So 1/3 will be considered for the final scoring here. Okay. This is about the English thing. What about the paper 2 is basically what this one. Now in paper 2, we can see IT stream here. It is MCQ question on mix of logic flow completion, debugging, syntax understanding, program dry run output, data analysis, etc. Now, up till now, whatever we have discussed, it is similar to a previous year exam pattern as well as syllabus here. Okay, but now this year they have just put MCQ question. If you see last year paper, this is basically 2024 notification, and you can see what they have mentioned in IT stream. Coding test was there for 100 marks and for 210 minutes. But this year they have removed the coding test, and it's completely MCQ question for 100 marks, and time is also 3 hours here. Okay, so this year there is no coding test for phase 2. Remember this point, there is no coding test for a phase 2. It was there in the last year paper 2024. Okay, so syllabus is also they have given. Okay, so it's a MCQ based question. It's a MCQ based exam, 100 marks and for 180 minutes. And remember, the quality of question is very good. It's a difficulty level is higher side, and you can expect the level of this exam is gate level. Gate level you can expect even above the gate level. Okay, because if you look at the syllabus here, so we are going to discuss syllabus as well, but this exam is similar to a gate exam as well. You can see this phase 2. Okay, now I hope the exam pattern is clear. Phase 1, phase 2. In paper 1, you have to score 30%. In paper 2, you have to score at least 40%. Okay. So here it's a cutoff marks. But for finals ranking purpose, they are going to use this weightage for interview purpose, right? So 1/3 from paper 1, 2/3 from paper 2. And based on this particular final score, you are going to get invite for an interview here. Okay. I hope this thing is clear. So this is about 2024, but there is no coding test this year. You can say it's a completely MCQ. Now, syllabus about the SEBI IT officer here. So you can see syllabus for paper 2 phase 1 exam here. So they have also given the weightage. Remember, weightage are indicative only, but still you can see it is expected that SEBI will follow this particular weightage. 100 marks is there, right? So database concept, you can see ER model, relational model, then we have integrity constraint, normal forms normalization, file organization, indexing, and transaction concurrence control. Very important topic, right? So there are, so weightage is 10 marks here, DBMS. Then we have SQL queries. So remember DBMS and SQL query, they have mentioned it differently, right? So SQL queries having a weightage 10 here, very, very important topic. They have also mentioned the syllabus here. So if you are a working professional and if you are working with the database and SQL query, so this will be easier for you, SQL query. They will simply ask the output of this SQL query. That's it. Okay. So I hope SQL query, this is fine syllabus you can see. Then we have programming concept, Java, C and C++ here. So you can see, you can expect a pseudo type question as well, pseudo code type of question as well, right? On from this particular topic as well. Okay. You can see program control, iteration, recursion, function. Recursion is very, very, very important topic. I am 101% confident that there will be at least one question from recursion. 101%. Definitely there will be one question from recursion. I'm 100% sure. Okay, so focus on this particular topic, recursion here. Okay. The scope of variables, blending of variables and function, parameters passing. Then we have OOPS concept. Very, very important topic, right? So recursion, OOPS concept are very important topic. And you can see this third and fourth. Programming concept and this data analytics and this algorithms. This 3, 4, 5, you have to focus more on this. Focus more on these topics. Okay? Because this will help you in phase 2 as well, because we are going to discuss the syllabus for phase 2 as well. So this is for just phase 1. So database concept, SQL queries, programming concept, then we have data analytics and languages. So you can see all those things is Python. So more probably they will ask a question based on the Python here, right? You can see. Now this is what you need to prepare. If you are working professional, if you are data scientist or if you are working IT sector, if you are working on this data analyst field, then it will be easier for you. Otherwise, you need to prepare for this because it consists of 10 marks here. Okay. Then we have algorithms for problem solving. Again, important topic, right? So this is, you can see. Then we have networking concept. So you can expect simple question from networking concept, but gate level question you can expect from DBMS, SQL queries, programming concept, this language, this algorithms thing. Okay. So networking concept, you have to see information and cyber security concept. So I already have a complete notes on cyber security. If we go through that, that is good enough for any exam. Okay. So cyber security notes is there. You can just go through that. Data warehousing in gate data science, also in gate DA exam. You can see we have a data warehousing. So again, all these things are very important. What is metadata? So definitely one question will be there on metadata. Then we have data cube. Data cube. So don't think that they will ask a simple theoretical question based on this data cube. Okay. They may ask simple question in phase one, but in phase two, definitely there will be a numerical type of question from data cube. So you can see it's a SQL question based on the data cube. Okay. So if you know how group by clause works in SQL, there is something called group by cube, group by grouping set like this. Roll up, right? So you can see roll up, then we have this cube, then we have a grouping set, something called, right? So all these things are important when we talk about the data cube here. So data warehousing is very, very important topic. Even though weightage is less, but definitely one question will be there from this data cube. I'm 100% sure. Then we have shell programming here, shell scripting basic, shell variables, right? So if you are dealing with the cloud computing, right, you should be very good at the shell programming here. So basic Unix command you should know. So I already have an entire note for the shell programming. I will share this with you. So this note I already have, notes I already have, networking already is there. This is already there, already present. So only I need to prepare notes for this section number 4 and data warehousing. Okay, so I have a notes for gate exam, but not for this exam. So I need to prepare for this two topics here. But rest of the topics are already covered in my notes. Okay, you can just refer to that. So this is basically a syllabus for phase one here. I will suggest you to go through GATE, CSE as well as a DA, a paper for this particular topics. DBMS SQL query, you can find a question in GATE exam. Then we have algorithms. You can see questions from GATE exam, networking, GATE exam again. Okay. So these are the few topics you can focus on the GATE exam syllabus as well as questions from the GATE exam. Okay. But for rest topic, you need to go through in detail. This for phase one, and you have to get at least 40 marks out of 100 here. So you can plan accordingly. Our aim is to clear phase one first. So you have to get 40 marks, and you can see a weightage here. So I strongly suggest you focus on first 5 topics. Okay, so because that is going to get cover 50, 60, 70% of your syllabus. First 5 topics are very, very important. Okay. Now look at the phase 2 syllabus here. They already mentioned the phase 2 syllabus, and this syllabus was same last year also. During coding test also they have given the same syllabus, but they have mentioned the same syllabus for MCQ exam as well. So there is possibility that they can just update the phase 2 syllabus for MCQ based exam. Okay, they can keep the same syllabus of phase 1 for phase 2 as well, but you can expect the same syllabus as well. So 90% or even 95% same syllabus will be there. But after phase one, you can expect some changes in phase two syllabus as well. Okay, because same syllabus was there last year as well. So this year they are planning for MCQ exam, so they might change the syllabus. They might include more content here from phase one. That's it. Okay, so that's why I said focus more on the phase one, because if you look at the algorithms also, we are going to cover in phase one only. Okay, you have to cover this in phase one. Data structure fast, data structure part also you can see array, linked list, stack, queue, binary tree. You have to cover in phase one only. You have to prepare for these topics in phase one only. And we have string manipulation, length, substring, integrate search, right? So just focus on Python string manipulation functions. We have many functions in Python for string manipulation, so you have to focus on all those things. Then we have object oriented programming, all the OOPS concept we have to focus, right? So you can see weightage, data structures, algorithm, then string manipulation will consist of what? 80% here, and then OOPS is basically 20%. So 100 mark you can see, and this 100 marks for 3 hours. So you can expect 50 questions or even 100 questions, okay, for the phase 2 exam, and the difficulty level will be on the higher side because you can see 3 hour exam is there. Okay, so you can expect a gate exam level here in this particular phase 2. In phase 1, the difficulty level might be less, but in phase 2, definitely a gate exam level will be there. Okay, so I hope this thing is clear to everyone about the phase 2 syllabus here. Okay. So that's it. We have covered syllabus as well as the exam pattern and how to prepare for this. And I'm also launching the SEBI Grade A exam test series and notes. So there is no video content, only test series part as well as notes will be provided to you for this IT stream, and only for IT stream means paper 2 here. So that is paper 2 here. Only for paper 2. Paper 1 is not included here. Okay. So general awareness, English, reasoning, aptitude part that is not going to get covered in this particular course. Only we are going to focus on IT stream, that is paper 2 here. Paper 2 syllabus only. That is our technical part here. That's it. Okay. So let me go through my website and show you what is going to get covered in this particular test series. So here you can see my website piyushwairale.com. You can just go to this website and you can see the SEBI Grade A test series plus notes course, right? So you can see what is going to get covered. Just scroll down. You can see paper 2 IT stream subject wise test will be there. So DBMS 2 test, SQL 2 test, and we have programming concept 4 tests will be there because this weightage is more, right? Then we have data analytics language Python, R. Then we have algorithms 1. Then we have few tests on algorithms, networking, cyber security, and you can see data warehousing and shell programming. So all subject-wise tests you can see, and each test will consist of what 10 questions here. So 10 questions will be there in every subject-wise test, and then we have this mock test. Now this mock test will be for phase 1 as of now. In phase 2 also we are going to launch the similar mock test here. Now this mock test will consist of what 50 questions for 40 minutes. Okay, that is for a paper to IT stream here. 50 questions for 40 minutes and for 100 marks. So here we are providing 5 mock tests like that, and you can find out the PDF notes as well here. So already we have a notes for DBMS, SQL, networking, right? So we'll share those notes and you can just start preparing here. So this is regarding the SEBI Grade A IT Officer course and test series. So as of now, you can just look at the trial course here. So till 8th of November, you can access the entire course for free. So as of now, we have just launched the test for database concept and SQL. Okay, you can just go through that. Okay, but if you are interested in purchasing entire test series along with the notes, you can simply purchase by clicking on this OTP one-time payment option for 1500 rupees. Okay, so we are going to provide the notes after 8th November. So as of now, this is a trial version. So we'll upload few notes, but all the notes will get uploaded after 8th November only. Okay. So this is regarding the notes and test series part. Okay. So if you have any question regarding the SEBI Grade IT Officer exam, you can just comment below. So that's it from my side. Thank you.